February 28th is Rare Disease Day. Let's talk about it. A disease is classed as rare if it affects fewer than 1 in 2,000 individuals, but that's still a lot of people. There are over 300 million people in the world right now living with rare disease. That's almost the entire population of the United States. The trouble is that for any individual rare disease, the number of diagnosed cases can be as low as just a handful of people, which means that they tend to get forgotten. Awareness of individual rare diseases can understandably be quite low among doctors, and you can't diagnose a disease if you don't know about it. So often patients will go years and years without ever knowing exactly what's wrong. The Undiagnosed Disease Network, based out of the U.S. National Institutes of Health, if that still exists by the time this video goes up, was created in 2008 to help patients who had spent their entire lives unsuccessfully seeking a diagnosis. At over 20 hospitals across the United States, specialists in rare disease will take in patients who have spent their whole lives being bounced around from specialist to specialist with no answers. And today, over 600 successful diagnoses have been made. But that's just the start of the battle. Because so few people actually have these diseases, very few scientists across the world are studying them to try and figure out how they work and how to treat them. The U.S. Orphan Drug Act, if it still exists by the time this video goes up, was created in 1983 to provide infrastructure and funding for researchers to find cure for rare diseases, even if so few people had the disease that it wouldn't be profitable to create and sell a medicine that would keep them alive. But spreading awareness and advocacy for patients remains essential. It's a huge deal for people who have been struggling their whole lives with something they had no name for to find community in a group of people who all have the same diagnosis, even if there's only a handful of them alive on Earth. If you want to find out more about rare diseases and the people that live with them, I recommend you check out Rare on Air. It's a series of 5-minute podcasts where individuals living with rare diseases will talk about their experiences in their own terms. People living with rare disease and the people who care for them deserve to be celebrated, and that's what Rare Disease Day is all about, along with raising awareness and advocating for good, solid scientific research.